Hey everybody, it's Christy with Christy Artistry. Thank you for joining me tonight. Before I get started on tonight's painting, I wanted to show you again the beach painting that I had done a few videos ago. It's dry, but it hasn't been sealed yet. And this is going to be our inspiration for tonight's painting. So tonight's canvas is much larger. It is a 18 by 24, and I'm running it 24 by 18, so vertical or horizontally. And I'm going to be doing another one of the beach paintings. I decided that I really like that one. I had a lot of good feedback, and I wanted to make one that's a little bit larger. So when you think about this one, which was a 12 by 24, it's nearly twice the size and a little bit longer. So I'm hoping that I can get a little bit more beach out of it and still maintain enough of the water, because on here I had a lot of the water, which I liked, but I didn't have much beach once I put the waves in. So I kind of want to have a little more beach to this one so that I can do something special on the beach with this painting. So I'm going to tilt the camera down and we're going to get started on tonight's painting. So I'll be right back. Alright, so here is our 24 by 18 canvas. It's all taped off, it's all leveled, and we're going to start, just like we did with our other painting, we're going to start by putting in the beach colors. And just looking for my pencil. Yeah, I can't find it. So we're just going to go ahead. So like I did the last time, I believe I ran it like half and half, and then when I put in the blue, I flipped it around so that I want to be able to blow it downward. So my colors I'm going to use again are Artist Loft Parchment, Liquitex Basic Burnt Umber, and I mixed up some more of the tan, and this time I just used the Burnt Umber and the Portrait, or the Parchment, and mixed those two together. I thought that would be a nice color. Alright, and this time I do want to put in a little bit of my 24 karat gold. Alright, so I'm for the end result that I'm looking for, I'm going to let the beach go a little bit higher here and then down and up here, I believe. Yeah. So let's get started. I am looking for a slightly darker sand, so I'm going to add more of the burnt umber than I did. Now we're going to put in the tan, because we need that to make our beach complete. I did make enough, good. Alright, and then I do, like I said, I do want to put in a little bit of metallic 24 karat gold for some of the shine in my sand. So I'm just going to kind of wiggle some through here, like so. Alright, so we have our beach sand colors on. Bottles out of the way, and just like I did the last time, I'm going to actually use my spatula to mix the colors first. And then I'm going to blow it out. again, I'm looking for kind of a sandy beach color with some accents of the darker colors and the gold. And I wanted the darker beach color this time. Just for a change of pace, because I did use the lighter beach the last time and I liked it. I just thought it would be nice to have just a little bit more dark in it. Okay, so now I'm going to clean that off, and I am going to use the Revlon. Since this is a larger canvas, I'm going to use the Revlon to blow the beach around to make my beach. All right, so here we go. All right. I do like that. I like the darker with the lighter. Okay, so now we have good color here. And we're going to just tap our edges because it's still running down the side. So we're just going to tap our edges, get some of this paint flowing down the edge here. Like so. This is all blown down beautifully. We have the corner we have to get. A little bit here and there. And there we go. Alright, so everything's covered nicely. And now what we're going to do is we're going to let this dry. We'll flip it over and we'll do the ocean side. So again, this is my Liquitex Basic Burnt Umber, my parchment, the tan or brown that I mixed with these two, a little bit darker, and some of the metallic 24 karat gold by Deco Art. And our blue ocean will be slightly more colors than the last time. I loved how light that last one came out, but I'm going for a little bit darker on the ocean portion too. So like I said, once this dries, I'll come back, we'll flip it around, we'll do the ocean, and then we'll work on finishing our foam. All right, so our beach portion of the painting is now dry. So I'm able to flip it around. And we're still level, so we're still good. All right, so now we're going to do the water portion again. And like I said, this time, because I'm doing a darker beach, I want the waves to be darker as well. So I have chosen for the first round, and then we'll do the light blue on top like we did last time with our foamy waves. So I'm going to start out with Academy Acrylic Phthalo Blue. Okay. I'm going to add some Liquitex Basic Primary Blue, because again, I want a lot of blue tones in here. Then you can't have water without Liquitex Basic or any kind of ultramarine blue. Beautiful. And then I had these leftover blues. If you remember these are made with the my Vallejo Pearl Medium. So I saw those off to the side in my cup pile here, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to add some of these in there for some shimmer and shine. And then of course I have our white that has our cell creator in there, and we're going to put a little bit of that in as well, because we do want to get some foam out here, and then we'll concentrate it here like we did the last time. All right, so again, we're going to start out with Phthalo Blue. And I'm okay with my blues being dark near the beach. I don't think it all has to be, you know, dark way out here and then light, 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 light. I'm just going to do all the colors here, and then we're going to do the light tones on top like we did last time. So this is my primary blue, and it's a nice accent to these other blues. Okay. Next is our ultramarine. I love ultramarine blue. And I buy ultramarine blue in every kind I can. So this happens to be Liquitex Basics because that's what I had left. My Academy Acrylic is just about empty again, so I had this available. So that's why we're going to use this. And then, like I said, we're going to put in those cups that were left over to give us a little bit of light accent. And then our next layer is going to have all of the light colors. And these sat for a little while, so I'm going to need to stir what's left of them here. There's not a lot, not a lot left in here. But again, I don't want to waste my paint. And since I'm doing a nice blue, I want to be sure that I have these shimmery blues in there. See, not a lot. So we might as well use it up. You can see that it's already trying to create cells in here, which is another reason to use these pearl medium paints up that I used, or that I created before, because they will help us with cell action. Alright, the next one is, I think this might be the table scrapings one that was left over, because it looks a little blue-gray to me. That's what makes me think it's the table scrapings. So I'm going to concentrate those a little bit higher, since I don't have a lot of it. Let's use it up. Okay. And lastly, the white with the cell creator. I have it in this large bottle as well, but I kind of poured out what I thought I'd need, so it's about, I don't know, a fifth of the cup, maybe. Not a lot. Look at all that cell action going on already. So I'm going to drizzle this all over here, because again, we're looking for some cell creation when I start messing with this. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing as I did with the last, and I'm going to use my spatula to help us create our water. Oh yeah, we're getting some really good selection here. I'm just gonna push it up on the shore. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Okay. In here. Like I said, I'm not worried about the lights, the darks, or anything like that because our final layer will be our lightest colors. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, now I'm going to mush some of it down the edge here just to get some on the edge to be sure we have coating. Like so. Oh, I love this already. Wow. We are getting some major selection. Okay, and because it's a big picture painting, we're going to use the Revlon again. And for those of you who haven't watched my videos, the reason I use this Revlon is I have a high and a low button, and I also have this cool button, which actually revs the dryer. And so if I need extra power, instead of turning it on high, I just use low with the power. It works. Okay, so if you noticed, I pushed some of the paint up onto the beach, and then I also drug down and took off as much of the excess paint as I could so that I could get these tones and these colors. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. There's so much going on. We've got a lot of cells happening, which will help when we do here as well, because we were going to have our foam land up on the beach, but we want the dark here, and then all of our light colors, which will be next, will fill in between here. It's going to be beautiful. So, and I brushed it all down so the sides are gorgeous all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape it now. I want to make sure to take off as much of this excess paint as I can so that it's not continuing to pull our beautiful waves down, because I have it where I want it or where I like it. Dark, light, beautiful. There's even some purples in here, which is gorgeous. So that will be our wave action for now, and then we will let this dry, and then we'll come back and we'll do our third layer. And then I have some ideas of what I want to finish up on the actual beach this time. I have enough beach to do something, and I have something in mind. So I'll be back when this is dry, and we'll finish this next portion off. So I'll be back. Bye. Alright, I was going to show you real quick. I don't know if you can see what I was doing. I saw a whole bunch of the blue that I had pushed off on my mat down here. So I was able to actually scoop up the blue that was left over, and it makes a beautiful dark blue. So I'm going to hang on to that, and I put it in the cup with the pearl medium to kind of gather up some more of that pearl that's in this cup. So we'll have a new blue, beautiful blue, from all these colors mixed. Look at this. This is gorgeous. And you can see the shimmer and shine in it. So now I've got a new cup to play with for another painting. I'm just going to give it a shake to get all that extra blue on the top. There we go. All right, so I will be back when this dries. All right, so our ocean painting, the blue is now dry, the ocean portion is now dry, and I have begun some of the embellishments that I needed to put on here before we start the lighter blue foaming waves. So here's what we've got so far. You notice I've added some turtles. Okay, they don't look like much right now, but they will. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add the lighter blues with our wave foam to this painting now. So the plan is similar to the last time. We're going to run the foaming here and then another row of it to make it look more of a 3D effect. And then after that dries, then we'll touch up the turtles that are up here on the sand, because there's some things I need to do with those too. So the colors we're going to use for our light blue this time are Academy Acrylic Permanent Blue Light, the Deco Art Extreme Sheen Sky Blue Topaz, my Master's Touch Sky Blue, and then of course for the foaming action we are going to use our titanium white with our cell creator in it. Alright, so let's get started. And again, the idea is just to run ribbons and then blend the ribbons with the spatula before we actually blow them out. So I'm going to start one up here. Fine if it goes over the turtle, because we're hoping for shadowing of that. Okay. Second color is that blue topaz, which is my lighter blue, and will give us the it'll help with the cell creation, and it'll give us some really nice shimmer. Then we've got this darker blue. Oh, that has a big glob in it. Wow. That was just a big glob. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was a big one. Okay. Alright, we got it out. Got that there. And then we'll do our second row. And our second row is going to go more down here. Yes, I'm going over the turtle, because again, the turtle is just going to be sort of an effect. This blue, and then we'll add more of this blue. And again, I'm just going to spatula them down, and then we're going to blow them out. So we're going to add our cell creator white as well. Yeah, it's very important that we have the boy, all my paints have globs in them. It's like they're shedding within the bottle. Okay, try this again. Like so, and then cell creator down here. Okay, start out with that, and if we need more, we'll add it. Okay, so again, we're going to try to work this with the spatula first to get our flows. And we'll blow it a little bit as well. Mix our colors in. And yes, my turtle just got covered up, but I should be able to get some of that back. I just want to make sure I have enough cell creator in here. Like so. Okay. Alright, now we're going to blow this out. Alright, so now we've got our blue on. I did totally lose my turtles in here, so I want to lighten this area up just to here. See if I can get my turtle to phase back in. Might be too much of the blue on here. I need more of the cell creator white, if that makes sense. So I'm going to take some of this off, and then I'll add cell creator down here. Let's see if I can get some of that back. Some of it. I don't think we're getting enough of it back though. No. And that's why we experiment like this. I think it's just, okay, I like that. I like the fact that I've got the turtle covered more. I think it's almost too much, so I'm going to give it a little more wipe down. See what I mean? I like that, but I lost the foam action and ended up with just covering it with blue, and I don't think I like that so much. So I'm going to take some of that off. That's why we play with this till we get it right. So I like some of the blue here. I just don't like how much blue I lost. You know, how much of the dark blue I lost? I lost too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean that up a little bit better. And to clean up paint for me, I use these like antibacterial, or any kind of wipes actually work. And if you notice, see, it will take off some, but it will leave what you want. So I just use these. I want to take off some of this paint, but I want to leave the turtle kind of hidden. Does that make sense? I hope it does. There, see? I like that better. So I'm just taking off some of the lighter paint in sections. Because again, I want to keep the dark blue down here. I thought I wanted more light, but I don't. See? You just kind of look at it and make up your mind and see what looks good. And then fix it. Clean it off, whatever you need to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this right around this turtle because I want him hidden as if under the water, but I don't want to lose all of my beautiful dark blues, so I'm just going to dress around him up like so. Now he looks like he's swimming under the water and not above it. And we'll just clean this off to make sure that all my nice dark blue is still on. And clean this side off so that the dark blue still runs down the side. There, I think that looks better. Okay, now up here, I have a lot of the blue, which I wanted, but I don't feel like I got the foaming action as nice as I wanted to. So again, I'm going to take off some of that. And I thought my other turtle would come out, but it got lost under the here. And I wanted him a little bit lost, but not like, you know, totally gone. So I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to color him up really good here, and then I'm going to clean off some of this. I think there's just too much of the wave action. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go around my little turtle, and I'm going to clean up some of that, and then bring the foaming action up a little higher. So that's what we're going to do. Again, I want my turtles to look as if they're under the water, not so bright and black on the surface. And by cleaning off some of this and moving the foam up, that will do that. So let's just address this now. So just like that, we just moved it up. See? Easy peasy. And then we'll add some here and blow it out more onto the shore or the beach area. And I think that would look much better. And I love these wipes, and I use baby wipes, or I have a bunch of these antibacterial wipes that are starting to expire, and so I'm just using those because they take whatever paint I want off and don't damage the dried paint, which is really nice. Okay, so I think I've got that turtle nicely cleaned off. See how I like it? I'm going to fix this because I am going to kind of foam him over a little bit, but I want him to look dark like that, not so bright. All right, I like that. Next, I'm going to move this wave a little bit farther north. I am going to clean off probably to there and move that all, I'm going to call it north. Does that make sense, what we're doing here? We're just moving the line of the the water that's going to be rolling up on our beach, we're just moving it that direction. And I think that will make sense when I'm done here. See, painting is not just, you know, throw the paint on the canvas. I'm showing you everything, all the steps for this one. Okay, I like that so far. And now, like I said, I want to move it on up on the beach more. So I'm not going to use this Master's Touch Sky Blue again. I think it's too dark in here. I'm going to stick, because I have enough here, I'm going to stick with the Topaz and my Cell Creator. So I'm going to use those, like so. Just need some more. And then my white Cell Creator, I will add more in there to, again, achieve the cells that we're looking for. Oh, we got another glove. Ooh, that's a big one. Oh my goodness. I'm afraid to squeeze it too much because I'm afraid it's just going to go pop and go everywhere. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can get it to come up. Oh, I can't even grab it now. What's the problem here? I think I got it. Okay, I think I got it. Little glob came out. Nope. Wow. Well, sorry about that. Okay, let's see if we got it now. This is crazy. I've never had this much trouble with this bottle before. Out of there. Sorry about that. Slight interruption to our painting. Oh, that was a big glob, that's why. That was really stuck in there. Okay, that means that I haven't shooken this bottle in a while because what happened is this whole thing dried and then fell down. Okay, so there's our Cell Creator. Already making cells. Beautiful. And what did I do with the lid? There you were. You rolled in the paint. Okay. So, we've got that, and now I'm just going to kind of gently, like we did before on the other painting, I'm just going to gently mix these two up and sort of create this kind of wave action, you might say. And I'm getting a lot more cells now, so I really like that. Okay. Again, just moving it around, encouraging those cells to pop out for us. Like so. And then we'll blow it upward. Because I see the cells now. The cells are coming. Here we go. I'm going to blow this upward a little bit. Okay. I don't know if you can see it, but now we've got some cell action happening here. And I've blown it up. This, I wish this had blown down just a hair more. I think I'm going to add a little bit more white down along here with that blue. And see if I can just get a little loop down here. It seems so flat right there, and I don't know why. I know it's, you know, because I ran over dry paint, but I thought I had enough paint on there to do that. But let's help it. Just wiggle it in there again to get some of that cell action going. Here we go. Okay, I like that. Okay, that looks much better. We've got good flow down on the side here, which is very important to me. And what about this side? This side needs a little help too, but otherwise it's pretty nice. We've got the nice see-through cells happening, and I hope those continue. There's going to be spots that need to see through. Our turtles look great. We're going to work on these later after all this dries. Oh, looks like I got some white paint on my brown paint. But again, all I have to do is use one of these wipes to clean up spills that happen. Takes care of it and looks good. All right, so this is where we are with this one now. I like it. I think it's looking good. Can't wait to see what, you know, how many cells are, you know, how this dries and cells up. So I will bring you back when we are ready for the next step. And the next step will be, we're going to add a little bit more foaming up here and here. And then we'll fix our turtles because they're black outlined right now, but they really need to be kind of a green, or not green, kind of a purplish brown. And I'm going to touch them up with that, and then I want to try to do a little sand effect around them as if they were digging their holes to lay their eggs. So we'll see how that comes out. And that might be as simple as just adding some lighter swooshes of brown in here, and then, like I said, detailing them out. These two are fine because, like I said, they're under the water, they're covered in water, they look good. All right, I think that's it for tonight. So I hope you enjoyed this portion, and I'll be back when we are ready to do our last 2 sets of touch-ups. Okay, bye for now.